YouTube. This is Angel Charms back with I will give 3 minutes to get in here and then I will start. And 'We'll start in 2 minutes. Good morning. I will start in about 2 minutes. 1 minute to go and then I will start. 30 seconds. All right, 3 minutes. Here we go. This is Crystal Swirlz talking about Luenell and I'll be sure.
The notorious and the motherfucking glorious Miss Andress Live, formerly known as Crystal Swirlz. See the title. And for those of you who do not know who Luenell is what society would consider conventionally unattractive. Okay, she's not exactly fitting the beauty standard, and the fact that she got the hottest guy from back in the day, from back in my day, in the 80s, when I was growing up, I'll be sure was the man. Shout out to Color Girl. Color Gal in the chat. I miss you, baby. That's why I came back. Now, for those of you who don't know who Luenell is, she is a stand-up comedian slash actress. She's very popular right now. And the black community, she got the black community eating out the palm of her hand. She is currently dating, she's currently dating I'll Be Sure, who, like I said, was the sex symbol of back in the day. He is also the father of Quincy, who happens to be the stepson of Puff Daddy, aka P. Diddy. Now, Luenell, let's look at her features. All right? I'm going to try to get a picture of Luenell if I can. Let me see if I could come up with a picture of her. Just bear with me for a second. Luenell has a big nose. She got no top lip. Her top lip is just a thin line, and she has a nice pouty bottom lip. She's overweight. Okay, some would consider her obese. Okay, she
Want to talk?
wears her hair short. She ain't got no weave in her head. She has a boyish looking hairstyle, and a lot of people. If you look at Luenell would probably look like the woman that we consider auntie.
Good morning. Good
You,
morning,
you get the
Cleon.
picture. So Luenell, the fact that she bagged Albie Shore, who was the hottest guy from back in the day, and he still looked good.
Okay, I took a quick look at Albie Shore, and Luenell. Well, I already knew what she looked like pretty much now. But it sounds to me that Crystal Swirls is talking about Luenell of today, Albie Shore of 1980. He was good looking back then. I mean, he still is now, but he doesn't quite look the same. But listening to Crystal, she keeps picturing Albie Shore from the 1980s, and ooh, Halunel with the no top lip and the overweight and this, then the boy haircut is dating Albie Shore, but she's thinking of Albie Shore back in the day. Think of him now. Think of him now.
He's still a nice looking man.
Exactly.
The fact that she got him, and he's considered to be the attractive one,
Yeah,
and
she's
she's
hardworking.
considered to be below average. Okay, I wouldn't even say average. I would say below average. Okay,
So, by your standards, Crystal, by your standards,
Luenell is proving to the world that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and she got these Instagram baddies. She got these conventionally attractive women. She got these Instagram baddies on their toes. They panicking because they spent all this money on surgeries, makeup, gym memberships to look a certain way.
she looks like she smells good and is cool people. Plus, I don't think she's unattractive. I don't either. I don't. Crystal, Crystal. Ooh, below average, she called her. All right, look in the mirror.
And here come Luenell bagging, I'll be sure. Now, this is not something new. She supported him during his illness when he was in the hospital. He was on death's bed. He had some type of sickness, and Luenell was by his side. And
Nothing wrong with
now
that.
they're together. Now I'm gonna give you a picture of Luenell. Okay, she got three chins. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Okay,
Woo. Oh my goodness, she got three chins, and but you're just keeping it a buck with us. But you won't keep it a buck with us about yourself, thinking that you have an hour-shaped figure. Remember that video? You're about 350, 400, and thought you had an hourglass figure. Keep it a buck about yourself.
like three chins. She's not what most people would consider attractive.
You either.
She looked like somebody grandma. She looked like Big Mama in a church. Okay, that's how she looked. She is not an Instagram baddie.
Neither are
And the fact that
jealous.
and she fell in love with one of the hottest men in the entertainment industry in the 80s.
See what I tell you? one of the hottest men in the entertainment industry in the 80s. She keeps talking about Luenell of today with the fupas and the thin lips and this, that, and the third, and comparing her to Albie Shore from 30 years ago. Mm-mm-mm.
All of the women that bust their ass, all this money on surgeries and gym memberships, they're mad. They're mad because they doing all of that shit, and here come Luenell. Here come Auntie. Okay, now we all know that this type of woman, look at her chin, y'all. She ain't got no facelift. Okay, she got like three chins.
I cannot wait until your chins come in. I cannot wait until your chins come in. You can look back on that.
She's overweight and she don't give a fuck. She has a mannish hairstyle. Okay, let's just keep it 100. Her hairstyle
And you
is
got a
mannish
managed
looking.
face. You got a managed face.
Okay, she ain't put no wig on her head. She said, "Take me as I am, or leave me the fuck alone." Now, the fact that we got somebody like this, got these bitches who spend all this money on surgery. Okay, the fact that we got somebody that looks like her, bagging one of the hottest men in R&B.
I don't like that. She has a beautiful smile. Yes, she does. But the fact that Crystal, the fact that we have somebody that looks like her, it's insulting. Downright insulting.
That invests all of this money into their looks. She's they're mad at her
Are they?
because what she's doing is she is putting girls, women that look like this on the map. She's a caramel version of Precious. Let's just keep it 100. Luenell is not the type of woman to grace the covers of a Playboy magazine. She's not.
You neither are
But
you.
the fact that
You couldn't fit on. You wouldn't be on the cover of Fat and Friendly if there was such a magazine. Oh, goodness! Look in the mirror, Crystal Swirlz. Look in the damn mirror.
and look at her back in the day. This is what I want y'all to understand. Hold on. That's it. I want y'all
What's
to
the
understand
problem?
that
Crystal
women
Swirl
like
was jealous.
Luenell are proving that these male creatures, they don't have standards.
Damn. She's proving that men don't have standards. She really ugh, really really insulting, insulting, insulting.
They go with whoever catches their eye. They go with whoever
Mhm.
supports them. They go
Mhm.
with whoever they feel they, gives them good company.
Um these are the standards or characteristics of a person that you would want to be around, Crystal. But you wouldn't know anything about that because you just, you give them what they want and they're gone and they can come back in a couple months with some rice or Applebee's and you give it to them again. Personality and being nurturing and being with someone in their time of need. I mean, other than the needs for drugs.
Makes them laugh, makes them catch feelings. And Luenell is that girl. And I know a lot of you bitches, I said what I said. This woman, 1959, she looks amazing. She looks amazing. She's older than Albie Shore by like 10 years. She's like 10 years older than this nigga.
Okay.
And the fact that she, we're 4B over here. But just because we're 4B does not stop us from commenting on people that are in relationships.
Oh.
So let's get that clear right now.
Oh, thank you for letting me know that you watched my video. Because I have said, if you're 4B, why are you talking about people in relationships? Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the view.
This is a pic of her. What the fuck happened? I'm,
And you should have standards, Damien.
okay, it's on Instagram. Let it. It's loading up. The fact that I'll be sure loves her. He not acting like Papoose. He is not acting like Papoose and acting like he don't want to claim her or no. He calls her his boo boo kitty. My boo boo kitty. He got a nickname for her. This man is smitten of Luenell. So all of the women that are average, below average to average looking are cheering her on.
Like you.
They're cheering her on because she is breathing hope
Into
into
you.
women that you don't have to be an Instagram baddie in order to be the apple of somebody's eye. You don't have to be.
Luenell is a baddie in her own right. Don't have to be on Instagram.
You could look like Big Mama. You could look like somebody auntie. And that this is a win for women because what Luenell is doing, she is lowering the beauty standard. She said, "Fuck your."
Damn, she's you really punching them, Crystal. You really punching her in the face with these insults that you think you're making some kind of point. She looks like somebody's mama. She looks like somebody's auntie. Just a few live streams ago, you felt that someone was looking at you that way, and that was a bad thing. But now it's good.
Beauty standard. All right. And I love that about her. I love the fact that she's giving women self-esteem. Women who have been taught, oh, you're not pretty. Oh, you don't look like an Instagram baddie. So you can't get a top quality male. She's crushing the competition. And the fact is most women who are aspiring to look like an Instagram baddie
Cleon.
or they look like an Instagram baddie, okay, they don't like women like Luenell who prove them wrong, who make them feel stupid, who make them feel like, damn, I'm investing all this money and time and effort into my looks, and somebody like Luenell gets all the love. Luenell gets the I'll be sure. What the fuck? So she got, wow, is that what's going on? Okay. I see what happened.
Luenell is not worried about
Emancipation
Instagram
One said
baddies.
you could have pulled him. Big caramel girls have fat privileges. Yes, we fucking do. And Jenna 56 Ty 6 says Tyrone is saying skinny girls are winning. Tyrone's saying that because he knows the majority of black women are obese or overweight. He's saying that to lock us out of the game, y'all. Now, even though we are the 4B movement over here,
No, you're not.
that does not stop me from commenting on people that are in relationships or want to be in relationships. I'm all up in the Kool-Aid. I'm everywhere. Let's get that straight.
Because you want to be in a
just because I'm
relationship.
4B and I'm single and celibate, that does not stop me from commenting on relationships and people that are trying to be in one. Okay, I'm all up in the Kool-Aid.
Because you want one.
Because I know, I'm practical. I'm reasonable. I know at any given time something can change. You may meet the right person. It happens, even if you are 4B. Okay, so let's not be unrealistic with the 4B movement. Okay, we're single and celibate because that's We see the nonsense that's going on around us, and we don't want no parts of that. But don't get it fucked up. At any time, God works in mysterious ways. Anytime. Any of you 4B girls can end up in a relationship. It is what it is.
Anytime, anytime the postman rings my bell, I'm no longer 4B. She's weird. Men like a woman that is going to love them. Exactly. Something she's incapable of.
But my thing is this: girls that look like Luenell have been counted out, made fun of, told that they're not pretty enough.
Let me see. Luenell, Gabrielle Cedarby, Lonely Love, who else? I think some other plus size women. If y'all know of any, if I'm missing some, put them in the comments. They're not being left out, Crystal. You feel left out. You can't hold a candle to them.
They're not thin enough. They don't fit the beauty standard. Yo, your nose is too big. Oh, you shape funny. Oh, you can't get no top shelf man. Or you can't get no man that is better looking than you. You can't pull no man that's better looking than you. They've been taught that.
You've been shown that.
And so now Luenell, she got the Instagram baddies really on defense mode. And she got them looking stupid. Because I've said this before. Anybody can get a man. Why y'all acting like this is rocket science?
Get one. Get one.
You could even get a man that's better looking than you. Luenell is fucking proof. She is not the pretty one in the equation.
Ooh.
She's not.
Ooh.
I'll be sure, even though he's of a mature age, he's considered the cute one in their relationship.
Damn.
But don't get it fucked up. Luenell is still resting in her femininity. She is still, letting everybody know she is still the prize. And she is. Looks have nothing to do with you being a prize. The fact that you're a female, a woman, period, makes you the prize. So let's get that straight right now. But everybody's thinking the same thing. Oh my God, she got I'll be sure.
If you're the prize, where's your man, Crystal? If you're the prize.
Imagine bagging I'll be sure and you get to make love to him and do all this freaky shit with him and wake up in his arms. Imagine that.
Somebody daydreaming.
Because back in the day, everybody fantasized about I'll be sure. Let's just keep it real. He put light-skinned niggas on the map. Him and that goddamn Christopher Williams.
Instagram baddies don't know who exactly. I doubt the Instagram baddies are worried about Luenell and Albie Shore's relationship.
Those were the pretty boys in the black community. So the thing is this. Luenell is very feminine. She wears long nails with designs on them.
Unlike you.
She doesn't have the conventionally attractive type of body that men go for. Okay? She doesn't have that hourglass shape.
She don't need to have the body that men go for. She got her man. The one you're drooling about right now.
She got these little legs, and she got big old breasts to take up half of her body. And I don't think she got much in terms of booty either. So she's not really the type that guys go for.
She ain't got this. She ain't got no lips. She ain't got no hair. She ain't got this. But she got a man. You got the ass that she don't have. You got the big bubble lips that she don't have. But she's got the man and you don't.
But it's just the fact that she bagged I'll be sure. It's just the fact that she be rocking her clothes that flatter her figure. She not you ain't gonna never catch Luenell trying to rock a crop top with some goddamn biker shorts. She not gonna rock that. She gonna put on her sequins, her sequin outfit. You know what I'm saying? All sparkly, looking all debonair, and she still kills it without showing off the girls, without showing all her ass. Okay, she's still getting the attention of men, and many men are saying we don't want the Instagram baddie. We don't want that. They want now because I'll be sure, you know, is with Luenell, which most people would consider a downgrade look wise. She's a downgrade because how you gonna go from Kim Porter, who is his baby mama? She's the mother of Quincy. How you gonna go from Kim Porter, who looks like a model, to Luenell? I'll be sure did it. And my thing is this, y'all.
I can't believe she just said that.
What makes this whole situation so special is that was the cream of the crop. He was the heartthrob of back in the day.
Was.
And now he's dating
Basic?
a basic woman like.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh, you calling somebody basic, Crystal? Basic? You got some nerve. You got some motherfucking nerve. If you're a good-hearted woman, you can always pull
He's in love with
whatever
her.
man you want.
He's showing
Exactly.
her off. So what type of message is this sending to black women that are not single, that are not celibate? It's telling them, yeah, girl, I could get me an I'll be sure. If I could get one, so can you. So now women, and what makes Luenell so special is she's taking below average to average looking women and she's putting them on the fucking map. She's not locking herself out the game because of what society thinks is beautiful. She said, I don't give a fuck about your standards. I'm here. What's up? This is how I look. Okay? With my boyish looking haircut. My unconventionally attractive.
You keep talking about her boyish looking haircut. You wish you could. I don't know if y'all can see on the screen, but she's showing her hair a little bit. You wish you could rock your natural shit and catch half a man and I'll be sure that she has. No, you get you get drug addicts and the like. Oh, you so jealous. You're so jealous.
Body. Okay? I'm here and I could get me an I'll be sure.
Yes.
And all you Instagram
Raggedy
bitches, back the fuck up. This is auntie season. It's auntie season. This is the season of the below average to average looking girl.
Well,
this is
well, so far, it's your turn.
This is the season of the ugly girl.
It's your turn.
I said what I said.
It's your turn.
And many women that are older, because Luenell was born in 1959. Yeah, that's old. That's up there. Okay, the fact that she is not dating any old bum, she's dating I'll be sure. And she managed to get this man to catch feelings for her and fall in love with her. So all of you Instagram bitches that be doing makeup tutorials and risking your life getting a BBL, you looking crazy right now. Didn't I tell you before, women like Luenell, don't count them out? A man will fuck anything. Didn't I tell you that?
But they're not just fucking, Crystal. They're dating and they're in a relationship. Oh my goodness. And yeah, the men in your neighborhood, You disgust me.
And now, because Luenell has been snatched up by Albie Shore, a lot of these male creatures are going to start going with women that look like Luenell. She has started something very big, y'all.
And
I don't know if you know it, but yeah, she is making a lot of women that are below average to average looking. She's making them feel so good right now. And that's why when we see Luenell, we cheer for her, we support her, because Luenell is setting women free from beauty standards. Harsh beauty standards. If you don't fit within this beauty standard,
oh my goodness,
then you're ugly. You're worthless. Nobody wants you. And Luenell has proven not so fast. Okay? Luenell is not counting herself out the game. So all of these women that look like her, they are happy. They are not fearful of women that are better looking than them. They looking at them like, yeah, bitch, I could give you a run for your money. Pics of Luenell. I'm trying to dig this up, and I'll be sure. So Luenell is not intimidated by none of you bitches that look better than her.
But you are.
She's not.
You are though, Crystal.
All right, and because she set that trend, you're gonna see a lot of basic bitches come step their game up. And you're going to see a lot of below average to average looking women with higher self-esteems. Luenell gave everybody that doesn't fit the narrow mold of what attractive is. She gave everybody a shot of self-esteem. Girl, these bitches better watch out, because even though we're not considered the beauty standard, we're just as worthy as those Instagram bitches.
Luenell knows who she is, and like I said, she's a baddie in her own right. She is not worried about what some girl on Instagram is doing. She is too, I'm not going to say old, she is too mature for that.
Pics of Luenell and Al, be sure. And so everybody's quiet. I noticed that a lot of them girls, the really cute ones, all right, a lot of them are quiet about the Luenell situation.
What girls?
Because she is serving up competition, and they're so used to, if only a small margin of women look like Instagram baddies. So that means I don't have no competition from the majority of women. But the fact that Luenell is here and popped up on the scene, where do they fit now? The Instagram baddies and the women that get BBLs and the women that are supposed to be so-called beautiful. Where do they go now? What purpose do they serve now? Because now Luenell is proven anybody can get a man. Anybody can get a man like Albie Shore. Okay. Too often we see the Instagram baddies end up being somebody baby mama that was in the celebrity world. Okay. That's the confirmation. And now Luenell is saying, hey, all you men out there that look like, that look at women like me and you're scared to approach me, or you think, oh, I don't want to make her my wife or my girlfriend because people are going to say, they're going to look down on me because she doesn't fit the beauty standard. All these men have been waiting for the green light to get a woman like Luenell. All right? And what I'll be sure is letting all of the males know, you are lowering your chances of being happy and finding someone by only going after women that fit the beauty standard. If she don't fit the beauty standard, you're ashamed of her. You don't want.
Have you ever thought that Albie Shore thinks Luenell is beautiful? Has that ever crossed your mind? It's not about the outside, Crystal. It's about what's on the inside. You got shit coming
Want to
from both.
approach her. You're thinking, shit. What are my friends gonna think? She's not a baddie. I'm not gonna approach her. She ain't my type. But you like the way she walks. There's something sexy about her. You like her hairstyle. You like her smile. You see something beyond the surface that makes you want to approach a woman like Luenell. And everybody's saying the same thing that Samantha Lake 5011 is saying. I love Luenell. Let's examine why you love Luenell. You love Luenell because she makes you comfortable. Because let's keep it a buck. Women that are really attractive, they make us uneasy. They make us feel insecure. They make us feel like, oh my God, she's so pretty. I can't compare myself to her. Look at how beautiful she is. So those really attractive women make most women uncomfortable. But women like Luenell, oh, you bitches will jump up in the comment section. I have watched you. You will go in the comment section of anything that has a video of Luenell. And you will put, I love you, Luenell. Luenell, you're so pretty. You're so beautiful. You're supportive of her because she's not a threat. Now, Samantha Lake 5011 said, Luenell has the confidence of 10 baddies. Yes, bitch. Call up the show. Listen, I'm going to give you the calling number. I bet you Luenell is listening right now. And if you are listening, Luenell, because I know you are a troll. We know you troll social media. You're constantly looking out on social media, and you're probably watching this right now. We want you to know, Luenell, you got these conventionally attractive bitches shook to death.
And I'm pretty sure she's happy you calling out her 3 chins.
They hate your fucking ass. They don't want you to be confident. They want you to say, oh, you're not pretty like me. Get a nose job. Oh, get your stomach done. Oh, get that fat sucked out. Oh, go on a diet. And Luenell's like, every time you see Luenell in a motherfucking video, that bitch is eating. That bitch is eating food. You can't make this shit up. She's smacking her fucking lips. She's like, yeah, bitch, I'm big and... and you bitches are miserable on a diet, getting all type of tummy tucks.
Ooh, somebody please call in. Thank you.
Miss Andrews live. What's up? So guess what? You are live on the Miss Andrews live show, and you are a male caller. So now we're going to see more of you male creatures wifing up Luenell's. You know who Luenell is, right?
I do, but why would somebody want to wipe something like that up?
Because Albie Shore is doing it, and Albie Shore is a pretty boy. So if a pretty boy does it, all the regular motherfuckers are going to do it. This is
Not
groundbreaking.
necessarily.
I really don't think you realize what Luenell represents. And she's given the green light to men. You don't have to be ashamed to get a woman that looks like Luenell. You don't have to be...
Again, Lonely Love. What's her name? Gabby Cedarby. Who else? I mean, this is ridiculous. She acts like Luenell is the first plus size woman to get up to start dating someone. She's not. Like I said, this is giving Crystal Swirls hope for whenever she stops being 4B.
Ashamed to You don't have to be ashamed to get a woman that got a big ass nose. You don't have to be ashamed to get a woman that has a muffin top. It's okay. So this is good.
Do you think this is a publicity stunt, or because if he really liked her, he would have had her a long time ago, not just
No,
after she old and
The things progress. He was sick. He was on his deathbed, and she coached him through it, and they fell in
see,
love. So I don't think
see,
I think it turned into romance. Okay, and this is another thing I wanted to say. People like you are always doubting. You're always why gotta be a publicity stunt? Why
but
can't
you, look,
he
you said it.
genuinely like her?
Now, look what you said. He in a hospital. Y'all know how y'all talk about men looking for these what do they call them
Therapist?
nurse wives and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it sounds like. The same thing y'all be saying, dudes, when they get older, they looking for women to be the nurse and the mother and the wife or the girlfriend.
But Nurse How? She's 10 years older than him.
That don't mean shit. Crystal Swirls. I mean, I hear what he's saying. You don't avoid the question, Crystal. Her age has nothing to do with her, being nurturing or being the nurse for him. Her age has nothing to do with that. She's older than him. So what? So what? Let me finish listen to what he's got to say.
She's born in 1959.
And
My mom was born in the 50s. Okay, so she's older than him. He's 10, maybe 12 years younger than her. So what the fuck? So who's really the nurse here?
He's geriatric, she's geriatric, so it ain't really no big deal, though. That's what I'm saying.
But she's more geriatric than him.
Yeah, but she's in better condition because he seemed like he probably had been drinking and all his life and doing drugs, and now he about to kick the bucket. Let me go pick up a chick who got a few dollars, who I can still get attached to, and I can still get some low clout and make the.
now I disagree with this part right here. He's saying, no, no, no.
Whole thing ain't up like a little play, man. You gotta read between the lines.
So you thinking that
I'm pretty sure.
he senses that Luenell is the next big thing, and he wants to latch on?
No, I'm just saying, he just fucking desperation, because I'm pretty sure, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, he wouldn't, have nothing like that. He would have something like a little model chick or something slim, if you look at his background with the women he had. Because that's the thing back then. Getting them little chicks look like, with the little black, with like Robin Givens type, with the little model bodies and all that. That's what he used to have.
And just because they're young doesn't mean they're going to be nurturing and caring. What is this guy talking about? And maybe 30 years ago, one of them wasn't available, or they didn't have that type of friendship like they do now. Like Crystal said, I'm going to agree right here, it grew into something.
But you men are fucking other men. So you mean to tell me
why can't she stay on topic? But you men are fucking other. Why? She never has a rebuttal. A worthy one. Never.
Okay, you fucking other men. So why the fuck can't Luenell get her swerve on? You see what I'm saying? Y'all will fuck anything. So can you please stop? Stop with the bullshit like you guys have to have a model chick or he get an Instagram baddie. No, the fuck you won't. You will fuck a Luenell. You absolutely fucking will. And you will wife one up and shut the fuck up. Take this L and put a ring on my finger and shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers will fuck anything. And what it is, you want the majority of women, all right, to feel bad. You want the majority of women to feel like, oh my God, men are the prize. I want to be picked. I got to get a surgery. I got to get a nose job. I got to look like Kim Porter. Get the fuck out of here. No, we don't. Take us as we are or Keep it moving. And guess what the fuck you're gonna do? You're gonna take us as we are. Okay? So stop the bullshit. Stop the press and stop acting like you male creatures have standards. You don't. You'll fuck anything. You would fuck a goddamn electrical outlet if it did not electrify you. So stop it.
If you say so.
And now what's gonna happen? All these Tyrones and even Brads and men of all races, okay, they're gonna get a little now. The Instagram baddie thing is out. And I see videos all the time where men are saying, yeah, you know, I need me a woman, an average looking kind of woman. I'm kind of over the whole Instagram baddie thing. You know, I'm being realistic. A lot of men are saying that. A lot of them.
Yeah, I think it's the women. They're the ones taking all the BBLs and all the shots out. Men just being men. That never really impressed men, to be honest with you, if you think about it. All that, because that BBL, 15 years, and none of them women achieved nothing, and they're the ones regretting it, and the men ain't really been biting on that, to be honest with you.
Now, you heard what the man said. You heard what the man said. He said none of that shit really ever impressed us. So all of these girls that are running around getting BBLs and risking their health, you looking really crazy right now because Luenell is like, bitch, please. Why are you doing that? And look at her confidence level. She is very confident, okay?
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to say something else to you.
Go ahead.
Mike T.
Go ahead.
I feel like y'all don't want women, because you know the majority of women fall in the below average to average category. The majority of them.
Yeah, about 85%.
Yeah, about 85. Yeah, right. So the Instagram baddies take up about 15% of women, and the majority of women fall anywhere from below average to average. So I think that most men, they don't want us to feel good.
Why do we have to be either a baddie or look like Luenell? There are different women in between all of that shit. Why we gotta be one or the other? Either we're a baddie or we're Luenell with three chins, as Crystal says.
Confident about ourselves, because then you won't be able to control us and manipulate us.
If you say so.
And why is it such a thing where you had to say, oh, it's a publicity stunt? Why does it have to be a publicity stunt? Why can't he genuinely like her and love her? Like
that's what most at this age, you know, that at this age, that's what most people. It's always a catch to something with them celebrities and relationships. And be like, girl, he wouldn't. And so it could be a black woman first, girl. He wouldn't want you back in 1990 or in 1985. Why are you going through this with him now? They're gonna be saying the same thing, talking that husband nurse crap, that hospice wife. That's the name of it. They're gonna be in the comment. What? Look at the comment. I screenshot. I get our bed money. They're gonna be a bunch of black women. Girl, let him. Girl. It's over for him. He ain't worth that no more. He wouldn't want you back in the 90s or the 80s. So why would you want him now? They're gonna be the main ones. Watch.
All I know is that the Instagram baddies feel really stupid right now, because you're gonna start seeing good-looking men with women that look like Luenell. You're gonna start seeing that shit. So all this rhetoric about, oh, you know, if you're below average to average looking, you're gonna have to get a man from your league. That's bullshit. And many women that, you know, are conventionally unattractive, they fell for that. They said, damn, I can't get me no baddie. Because you don't think a woman wants a baddie too? We want a baddie just like you want a baddie. So they're saying, I can't get no Albie Shaw. I'm not cute enough. I don't look like Kim Porter. And child. Now you're going to start seeing a lot of average looking men. I mean, you're going to start seeing a lot of good looking men with Luenells. Mark my words. Albie Shaw set a trend. He's not even aware of what he's done.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Luenell, right? Would you date a woman like Luenell?
No,
Why not?
she's just too old and too old and overweight. I can't do it.
Okay. Now,
Well, that that knocks you out too, Crystal Swirl. I don't know how old this Mike T is, but I'm gonna assume he's roughly our age, maybe. That kicks you out of the lineup.
oh,
I mean, she used to look at her. I've seen some old pictures of her. She wasn't bad back in the day.
she was very attractive back in the day.
Yeah.
And she was very, she had a nice shape and everything. But here's my thing. Um, do you think you see more men stepping outside their comfort zone and giving somebody that looks like Luenell a chance?
No, they'll start traveling first. Get down to the country. Because you can get you a baddie, a little or nothing. So you can get your baddie for free, being yourself. I tell you, I just got back from Africa 2 months, a month ago, and I had over 500 matches in less than a week on Tinder. So yeah, and these been nice looking chicks. It ain't cost me nothing. So
So you saying that we're not going to see more couples where the woman is unconventionally, she's considered not that attractive and the man is attractive. Are we going to start seeing that type of pairing, or you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Well, why?
I just think that
Are people really making dating choices based on who they see on the internet dating? Is that how this goes? Because that's what Crystal's making it sound like. Since I'll be sure and Luenell got together, now all around the world you're gonna start seeing matches that look like them because they saw Luenell and I'll be sure on the internet.
I just think black men are just tired, man, and gave up. I'm just looking for a way to escape. Trying to escape.
So you think I'll be sure is full of shit?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Damn.
That's deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why is he with Luenell, in your opinion?
I just told you. Because of the hospice wife thing. So, you heard, and you need some help. That's all.
That's crazy.
So basically, Luenell is the help. He's looking at her as a meal ticket. She did what she had to do for her career. She got more money because I believe she has more money than him right now.
No, I mean, she might. As both of them probably broke, but
she's active in her career. She's doing shows. She's traveling and doing shows. So she's more active than he is. But I think he's pretty much, I think she might even give him money. That's just my opinion. I think Luenell is supporting him financially. That's my opinion.
You gotta wait for it. Yeah, probably.
Because you can only
I don't know.
in royalties. Come on now.
Yeah, and she don't, she don't really, them comedians like that. They don't make no bunch of money at her level. She ain't in movies or nothing. So.
Chat. Is Albie Shore doing anything? Is he making music? Is he producing? Is he? What's he doing nowadays?
She making a few. Yeah, she probably making more. He ain't getting nothing from them old songs unless he sold his catalog or something. And
I can't believe she had the
I think it's a situation where
I can't believe it either.
He's going off of reputation
I can't
and
believe
memories.
what she's saying.
Okay, that's what's keeping him relevant. Reputation and memories from Generation X. That's what's keeping him relevant. and he sees Luenell is popping. She's down with Cat Williams. Okay, Cat Williams put her on. She's doing her touring with the comedy. She's active on social media. So and she's doing well financially. I'm not saying she's rich, but she's doing better than him.
I don't know. Nobody knows, with these people.
This is what I think. I think you're wrong. I think that more men want to date women like Luenell, but they're scared of what people are going to think about them. But now that I'll Be Sure gave the green light, more men are going to start approaching women that.
And you're only saying that so that your bullshit makes sense. If you are a grown adult worried about what other people think about who you're dating, that's just you're not mature at all.
Look like Luenell. Okay,
I'll be sure.
It's true. They was just waiting for somebody to set it off. Because think about it.
If they're waiting for someone to set it off again, I think Lonely Love had her. Well, they might have split up too. I don't know, but she had a relationship, and then like I said, Gabby Cedarby married, twin kids, maybe more by now. Luenell and Al B. Sure are not the first. They won't be the last. We're not going to have some massive increase in these type of relationships because people see the two of them together.
Bad baddie type. That's only 15% of the population? So all you male creatures are going to compete for 15% when the majority you're leaving in the cold? Most of these men, they're tired of what people think about them.
And we're talking about celebrities, not the average person. You want to talk about publicity stunt or business venture? Let's talk Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage. People were saying that about them.
So Al B. Sure gave the green light. And like I said, this is my prediction. I think more men are going to start going for the Luenell type. I do believe that.
Well, shave your head and stand in the corner, Crystal.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that. I'm onto something. Okay, I lost the call. I don't know if he hung up or I lost the call. I think he probably got intimidated by what the fuck I was saying. Okay? He knows I'm telling the truth. And guess what? The guy that just now called up, he doesn't want the Luenell type to be put on the map. You see what I'm saying? He wants and needs for women to feel insecure, to feel like their confidence isn't up. Oh.
No. He just simply said, other than he thinks the relationship isn't real or whatever, if he don't want a Luenell type woman, he don't have to have one. Somebody else will pick one up. You're hoping to be picked up and put down and picked up and put down and picked up and put down.
I'm overweight. I'm not what men want. He needs y'all to feel like that. He needs that. You think he wants a bunch of confident women that look like Luenell strutting around? Talking about data prize, nails all long. And what Tyrone telling you? Take those lashes off. Take that wig off your head. Okay, she took the wig off her head. Now what? Now you gonna call her bald-headed? We know how you are, Tyrone. Mikey T, motherfucker.
Damn, Mikey T. Did she want you at one point? You turned her down. And just because someone wears a wig doesn't mean they're bald-headed underneath.
You gonna call us, when we take the wig off, what you gonna do? Call us bald-headed because we look like Luenell and we got a short haircut like Luenell. We look like a man. We get it, okay? But it's game over when we take the wig off our head. We look like Luenell and we're like, yeah, nigga, now what? I'm still gorgeous. I can still get an Al B. Sure. My confidence level, my confidence is beyond, is above and beyond. Now what? You see what I mean? Luenell is Tyrone's biggest nightmare. The Luenell with an I'll be sure.
Oh, Crystal, you're so confident. Girl, you wouldn't go outside without your wig. We saw you in fingering, curling your hair when you had Mr. Wright over for the interview. We saw you at Applebee's playing with your hair there. Come on now. Come on now. There's nothing wrong with a woman taking her wig off, but you can't talk out both sides of your mouth. You can't. You
Because
can't.
now women that look like Luenell are gonna be able to say, "Oh no, motherfucker, you're gonna protect and you're gonna provide. Where's my coins? You think just because I look like this and I'm overweight that you can't give me no money? That you're not supposed to give me money? No, nigga. No, I don't think so. So they need for you to feel ashamed of yourself or to feel like you're not good enough because you're overweight. They know the majority of black bitches are overweight or obese. But the fact that Luenell is breathing life, she's breathing life into the unconventionally attractive woman. Okay? She's putting a spotlight on our beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And let me tell you something, Luenell is a problem because she gonna have all these bitches that look like her feeling confident, feeling like I could get the nigga with the money and the looks. So Luenell is shaking things up in many stratospheres, not only in women who need you to feel like shit because you're not a baddie, okay, but also men. They don't want, see, the minute that women who look like Luenell wake up out of their stupor and have the confidence level of a baddie, where does that leave most men? They're terrified of women that look like Luenell getting confident. Because now you got the Instagram baddie. She's already naturally confident because she fits the beauty standard. But if we get women that look like Luenell to feel good about themselves, to date men out of their league, then most male creatures, they definitely won't be the prize. They're not going to have any leverage. They're going to have to come out their pocket and act right and evolve. Gain some emotional intelligence. Have some fucking respect, okay? And recognize the beauty of women that look like Luenell. Or fuck other men and leave women alone. So Luenell represents the majority of women. And the fact that Luenell is confident, she's still in the spotlight. Every time I turn around, somebody's dick riding. Somebody's saying, "Oh my God, Luenell, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, Luenell, I love your outfit. Oh, what a beautiful couple. I'll be sure and Luenell." These men are like, "Oh shit. Damn, we in trouble now. We surrounded on all sides. We can't play mind games with these bitches no more. We can't say, oh, bitch, you're fat. Oh, bitch, you ain't that cute. Oh, you got to put it with my shit. We can't do that no more." You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? They need you
No.
to feel bad about yourself so they can feel good about themselves.
Mm-mm-mm.
And like I said, Luenell has not everybody is cheering for Luenell. The Instagram baddies, they're not cheering for her because they're only Instagram baddies because we say, "Oh, consider you attractive. Oh, you're the beauty standard." But the minute we stand up and say, "Hey, I got something going on too. Hey, look at me. Hey, I like myself," then where does that leave them?
And if you didn't think Albie Shore looked as good as he did, she has some guy that you didn't find attractive, this conversation would be totally different. But I'll be sure. Somebody else, what is she doing with that Tyrone? He probably bleeding to dry and la 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 la. But I'll be sure.
It knocks them the fuck off their pedestal. That's what it does. As a matter of fact, there no longer is a pedestal. It becomes a case of may the best man win. All gloves are off. And I just now figured out conventionally attractive women, they're just as bad as Tyrone. They're just as bad as Tyrone and all these other male creatures, even if it's not a Tyrone, even if it's a Brad, who needs bigger women and unconventionally attractive women to feel like shit. They need you to feel like that so they can maintain their pedestal. Let me go into the comment section. Because that body positivity movement had these motherfuckers shook to death. They want you to cry and be like, oh my God, I'm not a size 8. Oh my God, I'm not cute enough. Oh my God, I'm not competition. There's no more pedestal once these women that look.
A banging body and a cute face is not guarantee you to be a good person. I wish she'd get off this look shit. I mean, looks matter to an extent that you see someone, they look attractive, but you gotta see what's in their mind. You gotta see what comes out their mouth.
Like Luenell, wake the fuck up and say, bitch, I got it going on too. Once women like Luenell wake the fuck up and snatch away the pedestal by gaining confidence, dating outside their league, and defying beauty standards, then these motherfuckers no longer have a pedestal. They're no longer special. Nobody's no longer dick riding and going, oh my God, you're so cute. Oh my God, you're part of the 15% that's gorgeous. Nobody gives a fuck. Because these women that look like Luenell are like, hey, bitch, I'm gorgeous too. Now what? Yeah. The only reason why these Instagram baddies are considered baddies is because they need somebody like Luenell to feel like shit. To put their head down and count themselves out. And women like Luenell are not doing that anymore. So this is groundbreaking, y'all.
No, it's not.
It's groundbreaking in the sense that the next generation, which is going to be full of women that look like Luenell, which is 80% of women, they're not going to drink the Kool-Aid anymore and not consider themselves competition. They're going to say, you know what? I'm just as good as you, bitch. So what, you got a flat stomach? So what, you got a so-called cuter face and a bigger butt? So what?
Jealousy.
I could still get me, I'll be sure. Okay?
And I'll be sure.
This is crazy. That pedestal is, and the male creatures, there's many male creatures that want a Luenell. Don't listen to this Mikey T motherfucker that called up the show. He has an agenda to keep the majority of women in bondage with the chains of low self-esteem holding them down. Okay? He needs you to feel like, oh, he's only doing it because he needs a hospice wife. He's older than... How you gonna need a hospice wife and you more than 10 years younger than Luenell? And the fact that he said, oh, she's in better condition than him. No, she's not. Luenell is at least 150 pounds overweight. Okay?
Alrighty then. Let's talk about your weight. Let's talk about your weight, Crystal. How is that weight loss journey coming? We were supposed to get updates and never got them. You were supposed to be at 171 on your birthday last year. What happened?
So don't give me that shit about, oh, she's in so much better shape than him. They're both fucked up. She got an obesity condition, and he got heart problems or whatever the fuck is wrong with him. And Luenell is more than 10 years older than him. So I'm not falling for the bullshit. It's game over for him, the guy that called up the show, if the Luenell type take away that pedestal and put themselves on the map. It's game over for him, because now he's going to have to settle for the majority of women that look like Luenell. And when he approaches them, he's going to be so bothered that, damn, she got confidence. Damn, she feels good about herself. Damn, she's not beating herself up. Where does that leave somebody like Mikey T? Okay? So y'all need to use some critical thinking skills and understand him calling up the show. Okay, him calling up the show was basically to keep women feeling like shit. To keep, oh my God, look what he said. He said that most men won't like Luenell. It's a publicity stunt. Yeah, we know. They don't want you to feel confident, ladies. They need for things to stay the way they are.
That's one man talking.
Okay? Because if these women wake up, he gonna have to step up to the plate. He gonna have to kiss the ass of somebody that look like Luenell and hope that she gives him play. I'm gonna give you the phone. I really want a woman's opinion on this. You can put it in the chat, the phone number. The number is 904. Please write it down. I need a moderator. Miss Desire Independence or Aretha Fire Queen, please put the number in the chat. The number is 904 801 0487. That's 904 801 0487. Thank you so much. Color Gal, anybody want to quit the show? And tell me what you think. Do you think that the Luenell type is about to be the new it girl? I think so. I think a lot of men are tired of the beauty standard. You don't think men, look at the down low movement, where men were restricted on who they could date. Okay. It's the same thing with this. Okay. They want a Luenell, but they're scared of what people will think about them. They want a pat on the head for getting an Instagram baddie.
You want a pat on the head for getting an Albie Shore or a Brian Abasolo.
And what keeps a lot of these males from being with a Luenell is they don't want to be an outcast. They don't want their friends to make fun of them. Yo, man, your girl look like Precious. They don't want to hear that.
Those aren't grown men.
But I'm so proud that Luenell has put women that look like herself on the map. Because now these Instagram baddies, they're looking at each other like, oh my God, he going with that fat bitch? Oh my God, look at her nose. Her nose is so big. And here I am. My nose is half her size. And I got me a nose job. Oh my God.
Are these Instagram baddies wanting a man I'll be sure's age? Do they even know who he is? If he ain't got no money, then they definitely don't want him.
If Luenell gets put on the map, then where does that leave me? Exactly. Does that leave you in competition mode? And Luenell is funny. Luenell got a personality. She's a comedian. So she got something to back her up. But a lot of these Instagram baddies, they didn't work on their personality because they didn't have to. Because people were so infatuated with their looks that they didn't say, hey, what's up with the personality? Are you smart? Do you have good character traits? No, nobody cares about that. They busy looking at, oh my gosh, she got a flat stomach. Look at her gorgeous face. She's a size 8.
And you're not out there, Christopher. You like to show off your milky titties and your fat ass and your sick, what, once upon a time 60-inch waist. You never talk about your characteristics. Are you loving, caring, your personality? You don't give time. You don't give men time to even figure that out because you already got the legs open or bent over or however they do it with you.
People are looking at that, and so you never had to work on nothing. You could get away with having a flat, dull personality. You could get away with not being able to make people laugh, and you're boring. A lot of these Instagram bitches are boring. Are we hurting feelings or what? I want an Instagram bitch to call up my show. That's right, bitch. We are talking about you, Miss Perfect Looking, Miss Flat Stomach, Miss.
Jealousy.
I could be a model. We talking about you, bitch.
Jealousy.
You're boring. You can't make nobody laugh like Luenell. Luenell can have a whole room of people in stitches. We put your funky ass up on the stage with your glueless wig and your flat stomach and your BBL booty. We put you on the stage. They gonna throw tomatoes at you. You're boring. You're stupid. You don't know nothing. You never been nowhere. And if you
And when you were up on the stripper stage, you were too heavy to ride the pole. Crystal. You're making me laugh. You're not that funny. You're just stupid. What was that you said? You were out there dancing for somebody in the VIP. It was either 2 or 3 hours, and when they got done, you got what? $20. $20 for all that shaking that ass. $20. $10. $10 a cheek.
did be somewhere, it's because you went on vacation with your sugar daddy, okay? Sipping a margarita, but the next minute you had a dick stuffed in your mouth because you have to pay for that vacation some kind of way.
You know about that, don't you?
So yeah, you're a little bit played out right now. Okay? The Luenell type is in, and I said it before. A lot of these men, well, now that I'll be sure set the trend, you're gonna have these good-looking men approaching these basic type of women.
Show us.
And that's my prediction. They just needed somebody to set it off. They've been wanting to fuck with a Luenell. Who says that she's ugly or that she's not pretty? Who said that? Who made up those rules of who's pretty and who's not?
You did.
A lot of these men don't give a fuck. They see something in a woman that doesn't fit the beauty standard, and they're dying to ask her out, but they care what people think about them. Yo, that's your girl? Damn, she busted. They don't want to hear that type of reaction. So what do? They don't even approach the Luenell type. They want to, but now that I'll be short, girl, this is my prediction. Women that look like Luenell, they're gonna get all types of men coming at them. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Miss Desire Independence. Exactly, Miss Desire Independence. Men need to stop being followers. And we got somebody by Samantha Lake, 5011 said, thin will always be in. And that's okay. There is room for everyone. That's the thing. That's the shit I'm talking about.
What? Oh, how you just flipped. Oh, how you just flipped. Oh my goodness. Go ahead, kiss that person's ass in your comment section. Now there's just room for everybody. First it was BBL or looking like Luenell. Now there's room for everybody.
It wasn't room for everyone. It was you're either this size and you fit this you either fall on the spectrum of beauty or get the fuck out. There's no room for you. You're an outcast. You can only be on the sidelines. And a lot of these men, I don't know what's going on with male creatures these days, but a lot of men are sick of the Kool-Aid, of what society tells them is good, whether it's being on the down low and following a truth that they're attracted to both genders, or is doing some shit like what I'll Be Sure did, stepping outside the box and saying, fuck that Instagram model shit. I'm gonna fuck with her. Okay? So a lot of men, they're gonna jump on that bandwagon. And if I'll Be Sure could do it, I can too. That's gonna be their motto. So don't be surprised if you start seeing a lot of good-looking men with basic women. It's about this is. I believe that's what Luenell has started. And here's the thing: a lot of women that are Instagram baddies, they don't mind having somebody like Luenell come around a man. They'll take somebody like Luenell and have her sitting all up in their couch, laughing and joking. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. They're not intimidated by her. Look at me and look at her. He would never cheat on me for her. That's what the Instagram girl thinks. She's very comfortable around Luenell. But now that I'll Be Sure has set it off, I don't think these bitches are going to be that comfortable around around the Luenell type anymore. They're going to be thinking twice like, damn, I used to have this fat bitch all up in my house around my man because I wasn't threatened by her. But damn, these big bitches, these basic looking bitches with big noses and they not that cute in the face. Oh my God. You mean to tell me I could lose my man to a bitch like that? Yep. Absolutely.
But why did it take Luenell for that to happen when you say men will fuck anything?
Absolutely you can. Don't get too comfortable, bitch. Okay, didn't I tell y'all? Men get bored. They're bored with the Instagram type.
They're bored with you.
Because when I watch porn, and I watch a lot of porn.
Oh boy.
I'm starting to see women with unconventionally attractive bodies on the porn sites. Okay? I'm starting to see women who are apple shaped. Okay? They ain't got that much booty. Their legs are skinny, but they got big fat arms. You get what I'm saying. Women whose bodies are not considered desirable. They're in porn. They are in porn, y'all.
Yes. because different people have different tastes and different likes, and they have to have a smorgasbord that feeds everyone. The more people that's watching, the more money they make.
And these men are banging the
Variety.
shit out of them. So that's proof right there that they don't give a fuck about beauty standards.
It's a porno.
You heard what the man that called up the show, Mikey T?
It's
You
a
heard what he said?
freaking
We never really
porno.
cared about that type of shit. Yeah, because you eliminating 80% of the pussy, dummy. You eliminate 8% of your mating selection. So now we got the majority of men fighting over that little 15% of women that are considered Instagram baddie. You're fighting over that little 15%, and you are neglecting and avoiding the 85% of women. And I think some of these men are starting to figure this shit out. Damn, we fighting over a small percentage of women because most women don't look like this.
But what happened to the skinny ones that you mentioned a while ago? So you done left them out again. But that, like I said, that was just to kiss the ass of that person in chat at that moment.
All right, with really flat stomachs, big old titties, butt sticking out. Most women don't look like that.
Hello, legend.
Most women, if you look around you, when you're at Walmart, you see bitches that look like Luenell pushing the shopping cart. Okay, that little fantasy that you male creatures have of the girl next door, she don't usually look like an Instagram bag. She looks like Luenell. She look like somebody auntie. Okay, let's just keep it real. So now that men are realizing, damn, we counting out the majority of pussy. We not gonna fuck because we're being stupid. We're being unrealistic. So now men are waking up and they say, nah, there's too many Luenells and there's not enough Instagram baddies. But there's plenty of Luenells out there because the majority of women fall within the range of a Luenell, okay? No, I'm letting y'all know. I did not tell y'all. There will come a day, these big girls, these unconventionally attractive girls, this is their time. This is their time. And I'll be sure he set it off. They've been wanting to fuck with them type of women. Because that's the majority of women. And that's why when they get an Instagram baddie, they jumping up and down because they know it's not as common. You manage to get lucky and get that little 15% of women. But you locking yourself out of the majority of women, okay? So you got all these men competing for the same little 15%. 100% of men are competing for 15% of the Instagram baddie. Makes no fucking sense. And that could be why so many of these male creatures are alone, single, okay? Because they care what people think about them. Oh, if I can't get me an Instagram baddie, I'm not going to settle for no Luenell type. Yes, the fuck you will. You will settle for the Luenell type. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's not enough to go around. It's not enough Instagram baddies to go around. Most bitches don't look like that. Most bitches look like Luenell.
Leaving out the skinny girls again.
And so now y'all got the green light. Y'all got the green light to have a Luenell. It's okay. Laughed at. Okay, because if that's the case, I'll be sure. I don't see I'll be sure getting laughed at. I see everybody going, congratulations. Y'all make such a cute couple. I love me some Albie Shaw and Luenell. That's what the fuck I'm hearing. So you male creatures are delusional. Okay? With your caring what people think about you. Most people, you get somebody that look like a Luenell, they gonna pat you on the back, they gonna cheer you on, they gonna say, yo, bro, that's you? Yeah, bro, that's me, that's my girl. Oh, that's what's up, that's what's up. Oh, y'all
Well,
make a nice couple. God bless you, ma'am.
not scenarios.
Yep. That's what you're gonna hear. Okay. So y'all need to understand how this game works. These males are waking up and they realizing they fucking their own self over by not getting them a Luenell. So
So you wish.
I don't see nobody else calling in, but we went over an hour on this live. I was expecting a 45-minute live. It went well over. I want to give a shout out to the people in the comment section like Samantha Lake 5011, Mistress Scarlett. You in here? Wow, I didn't even know you was in here, Mistress Scarlett, with your little sneaky ass. You sneaky as fuck, bruh. We got Miss Desire Independence. She participated. Appreciate you. We got a few people in here. Jenna, 56 was in here. What we got in here? Color Gal, first one on the scene. Aretha Fire Queen, my moderator, always here. We got a Black Cat Seminary. I didn't hear much from her tonight, but that's okay. And we got Kayla. Kayla, you was in my last live. You participated. Appreciate you. We're gonna set it off with your comment. Kayla to the rescue. Kayla 8841 said, "Yep, it's already happening." Pierce Brosnan, the British guy who played James Bond's character, his wife was full-figured for a long time. She gonna be full-figured again. She on that stupid little diet. As soon as she get comfortable, because it doesn't last. You might be skinny for 2 or 3 years, but the weight is gonna come back on. Okay. But Pierce Brosnan, they dogged him out. I watched from the sidelines, they making fun of his wife and shit. Because she looked like the average woman. She looked like the average woman, and they wanted him to have an Instagram baddie. And he said, no, I love my wife. When I met my wife, yes, she looked like an Instagram baddie. But we both got comfortable. Things change. You know, people's bodies change. I love my wife. Okay? So I'm here for it. Okay? I am here for the revolution of the 80% of women not being counted out. So you Instagram baddies, you got competition now. Okay? We're not going to put our heads down. We're not going to put ourselves down and be sad because we don't look like you. We're beautiful too. Now what? Now what? So that's the end of my live.
Thank God.
I enjoyed you. I appreciate everybody that participated, including you, Mikey T, trying to manipulate women, trying to act like it's a publicity stunt. No, it's not. He probably really loves her. Okay? So thanks
like
everybody
him.
for participating. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on my next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say about this. But I definitely did not like what she was saying about Luenell's appearance. But if she thinks that, this is giving her hope that she'll find her a man, more power to you, Crystal. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good day.